Hello and welcome to day 2 of the Career Trifecta. Today we're going to be talking about your resume and how you can update it for the changing job market. By the end of this, you're going to know how to market yourself strategically for the job of your dreams. The first thing to do is brainstorm who you are. Companies are going to be wanting to know what value you are going to add to them. What can you do for them? Now is more important than ever to be able to articulate this information in a way that is clear, concise, and most importantly, confident. Now, if that's something that you struggle with, think about what are you known for? What do people say that you're good at? If you're really struggling, now's the time to reach out to people that you trust. Talk to your faculty members, mentors, your friends and your family. Oftentimes they can point out things that you might not be able to see for yourself. If you're really struggling, now's the time to take a personality assessment. The Career Development Center has a variety of free assessments on our website, but one of our favorites is something called 16 Personalities because it has an awesome strengths and weaknesses section. Go ahead and take that, and within 15 minutes, you'll know things that you're really great at. And if you're really struggling, please don't hesitate to reach out and talk to one of the career coaches in Career Development Center. It's our job to be able to do things like this, finding out your skills and being able to articulate them clearly and effectively. This is something that we do all the time. So be sure to know that you are not alone and reach out to us if you have any problems. Once you know your brand, it's time to sell your brand. Some people who are in more technical or creative fields will create something called an e-portfolio. Has all of their work together in one spot. In some career fields, it's important to put your money where your mouth is. If you say you can do something, you need to be able to show the employer actual projects that you've done. So sometimes people will make websites like GitHub, WordPress, Wix, even on LinkedIn, and they'll upload their projects on there. It is essential that you put that link on your resume so employers can see it and they are one click away of seeing all the great things that you've done. Once again, now it's more than important than ever to research your dream jobs and your dream companies online. Employers are so impressed whenever you can talk about their company in a positive way. You know things they've been doing, you know what they're known for, you know what their values are. Now is more important than ever to learn those things and be able to connect them with things on your resume. Sometimes an employer isn't even going to be the first thing to look at your resume, not an actual human. It might be going through some kind of computer software that's trying to pull those keywords that are in the job description. So now you really need to be researching the company and the specific job that you're applying for and tying that back to your skills and experience. You can start to find this information by looking online. LinkedIn is a great place to get started. You can also look on glassdoor.com or even just get on Google and search for the company that way. Now, it may be a little bit more challenging to find a job. There might be less opportunities out there, or some jobs might switch to remote type of work. So you might have to get creative about the types of jobs that you are applying for. One way to do that is to look at transferable skills. Go through your resume and the job description and look at things that you can already do and how they relate to the job that you're applying for. Anytime you include a skill on your resume, you should always have an example to back it up. Sometimes it's not even enough just to have transferable skills. Sometimes if you're picking an industry that's a little bit different than what you're used to, you might have to learn more skills even. The great news is that there's a variety of websites out there. A lot of them are free where you can go and learn new skills like coding, marketing, creative software, social media branding. There are so many different websites out there, and there are even some free software programs that you can download through IU and IUware, and going through the tutorials, you can learn it that way. So just to wrap up, you are unique. Remember that. You have skills that no one else possesses, and you bring that to the company and it adds value. You just need to figure out what those things are and to be able to communicate them effectively. Research, research, research. Now is the time more than ever to know the company that you are applying for in depth and know the job that you're applying for in depth. Gone are the times where you can go through and click and apply to 30 different jobs very, very quickly. You really need to put the time and effort into each company. Now's also the time to learn new skills. You can really develop yourself in this time. After you've learned those new skills, don't forget to add them to your resume so employers can see all of the hard work that you've done. And finally, ask for help. If you need help for anything at all, the Career Development Center is working remotely to be here for you. You can go to our website to set up a remote an appointment, or you can submit your resume online and a career coach will get that and have it back to you within a few days. Give us a call or send us an email if you have any questions. Thanks for tuning in today, and be sure to join us tomorrow at 1 p.m. to hear more about virtual interviewing. Thanks a lot.